What's going on, everybody? C4 here today, bringing the newest episode of Super Bowl or Bust, the series where it could be just 5 minutes, as short as 5 minutes, or go as long as 40 minutes, depending on what weird concoction, what weird fantasy dealing that we come up with works. And today, as you can tell by the thumbnail and such, we have decided to move the Legion of Boom, plus Bobby Wagner, to the Cleveland Browns. That's probably the best it's the most notable defensive back pairing, if you will, the Legion of Boom in the NFL. So without being like, oh, hey, let's put 9 All-Stars on the Browns to see what we can do. Let's just take one group of players and see if that's good enough to finally get the Browns over the hump. Really, if we can get like 6, 7 wins, that's probably considered a victory here with the Cleveland Browns. We're just using the base roster, so we have Kessler, Crowell, Coleman, Terrell Pryor, Josh Gordon. Still can't believe they let Terrell Pryor walk to the Washington Redskins. That's like, I don't know, unless there was like a big, Hugh Jackson didn't like his character. So like, Terrell Pryor seemed fine to me. I don't really get that one, to be honest with you. But obviously, we're going to be missing some guys in the offensive line. So they splurged on Kevin Zeitler, who's a really good guard from the Cincinnati Bengals. But on the defense side of the ball, you can see what we did. So we now have Bobby Wagner and Christian Kirksey as our middle linebackers. We have Errol Thomas and Cam Chancellor at the 2 safety spots. And then we're going to be rolling with Richard Sherman and, well, fuck, we'll make Joe Hayden the other corner. We're not going with, what the fuck, Joe Hayden, what a fall from grace he's had. That's disrespectful right there. We'll only give him a 79 overall. Joe Hayden should not be any less than a 85 in my books. But we'll put him here at number 2 on the depth chart. So let's see if we can do this. So what we do is we just sim to the playoffs. And if we do play the playoffs, that will usually make the video a little bit longer. We see what we can do with the Cleveland Browns. But maybe only improving the defensive side of the ball is not enough for the Cleveland Browns. But this is probably one of the more suggested ones. As always, guys, feel free to shoot your suggestions in the comment section below of what ideas I can do. These are just, today is the debut episode. I think this is coming out the 19th. Yeah, so it's a debut episode coming soon. This is probably going to come out before. I don't know if I'm going to have it come out before or after. But the most ambitious series that I have ever done on the channel. So I'm tied in. I'm doing the Browns, so I might as well do some Super Bowl or bust with the Cleveland Browns. So looking at free agency in real life with the Browns. Not bad. I mean, the whole Brock Osweiler thing, as I'm recording this, they still have him on the roster. If they eventually just cut him and get rid of him, it makes a little bit more sense. But if they truly are just trying to like hide the fact that they think he could start, which I don't think that's the case, but it might be. You never know. They could be keeping their cards close to their chest. That's a dumbass trade. But really sure out the offensive line. Got Batonio signed long term. You got Zeitler. You got J.C. Treader at center. He's an underrated center from the Green Bay Packers. I still don't understand the Terrell Pryor thing. I think you hold on to your stars, especially when you have that much cap room. When you have enough cap room that you could basically be a fucking safe haven to teams that are in cap hell, like the Houston Texans, you should better sign your fucking own studs, especially a guy that got 1,000 yards, who's not even a natural wide receiver, still learning the position with whatever piece of shit quarterback you guys had playing last year, be it Chris Hogan, Cody Kessler, Robert Griffin, Josh McCown. I think they did him dirty. I think all along they weren't going to bring him back. If that was the case, if you were going to pay him $8 million more than that, if he was going to that dumpster fire known as the Washington Redskins, where no one knows who the fuck their quarterback's going to be, I still personally think Kirk Cousins will be moved before the beginning of training camp. I don't know what's going on with that one, Cleveland. But did all right business. Retaining Jamie Collins was a nice addition there, even though they paid him top dollar. They made some good cuts, freeing up some cap space. But they certainly have not made enough moves to really equivalent, is that a word? To equal, we'll just go with equal, what I've done here by giving them the Legion of Boom. I mean, the Legion of Boom is starting to be a little bit on the downturn here as they're just getting up there in age, but they still are probably the most fearsome. I don't think there's a more fearsome defensive back pairing than, the 3 of Sherman, Cam Chancellor, and Earl Thomas. So then we just threw Bobby Wagner in because it is the Cleveland Browns. Let's see what we did. It does not look like we got the bye, and we probably didn't make the playoffs. This is going to be another short video here. And 3-13. So adding the Legion of Boom to the Cleveland Browns still only got us a 3-13 record. Let's see what we did here. Okay, so we had one of the worst. We had the fucking second worst defense, even with the Legion of Boom, and a terrible offense. That might be one. Actually, is that the worst offense in the NFL? Third worst offense in the NFL. And we had like the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th worst defense. So even adding the Legion of Boom, it's just things go to Cleveland to die. Let's take a quick look at the stats here before we wrap this up. Very depressing video. I hope Cleveland Browns fans enjoy the video that I released either earlier, or you're gonna hopefully want to stick around for the video that I'm releasing later. Not a terrible year from Cody Kessler. 3,900 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, 16 picks. Crowell good as 1,000 yards. 1,000 yards from Pryor, 1,000 yards from Colin. Offense seemed to be all right. Bobby Wagner, 141 tackles and an interception. We got 107 tackles and an interception from Cam Chancellor, plus 2 forced fumbles. Earl Thomas, 82 tackles, 2 picks. And we got no forced fumbles there. And Richard Sherman with 76 tackles and 2 picks. I mean, the Legion of Boom didn't do horrendous. But obviously, having the 5th worst defense, still, you need a lot more. We're going to need something crazier. I don't know what else we could do. Maybe adding Legion of Boom and then fucking Tom Brady or something. We could probably dial out the heat for a future episode. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What can we possibly do that doesn't make it too outrageous to see if we can win in 1 year the Super Bowl with the Cleveland Browns. So this is your first time stopping by. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. As always, feel free to shoot comments and suggestions in the comment section below. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.